New information is unfolding by the minute in that case involving the RTA bus driver who claimed that he'd been shot and stabbed by a group of teenagers. Now at 5, Marcia Barnhart asking questions about the status of that investigation. Marcia?
We've been giving you updates since February. That's when Rick Wagner claimed black male teenagers wearing hoodies and scarves on their faces shot and stabbed him. Now, that incident happened in Dayton on Lakeview Avenue at Lakeside. If you remember, he said the bullets were stopped by a religious book that he had in his shirt pocket. But after doing some digging, here's what I found today. After speaking with RTA Executive Director Mark Donaghy, I found out Rick Wagner is still an employee of the company and is now on paid administrative leave. Until now, after the shooting and stabbing, he had been receiving benefits through workers' compensation. Also, I spoke briefly with Mr. Wagner by phone. When I asked to speak with him, I asked how he was feeling and then identified myself. He paused and said, "No comment," gave another pause, and then hung up the phone. For weeks, he had not even answered his phone to local media. This was the first time I'd had any conversation with him. He had refused to return my calls. Now, Mark Donaghy of RTA says the company is still conducting its own investigation about what happened. The Dayton Police Department is also still investigating. We are waiting on the outcome of that. I've also learned Mr. Wagner has retained an attorney.